April is typically one of the busier months in the Denver real estate market. Of course, a lot has changed now with COVID-19. The number of new listings coming out on the market is about half compared to last year. That's according to Denver's MLS. So what if you need to buy or sell a home right now? Under Governor Polis's public health order, real estate transactions are considered critical business, but state leaders have also warned real estate agents that open houses and in-person showings are to be avoided to help flatten the curve. Here to talk about home buyers selling and navigating this real estate mess is Layne Lyon. He's a realtor and a managing broker at Coldwell Banker. Hey, Layne, thanks for joining us.
Sure. Thank you for being here. You know, Gary, eager homebuyers are having to turn to technology in all of this. Just as you can have a Zoom meeting with your boss here at home, you can also connect with sellers and realtors in much the same way. In-person showings have really disappeared. Let me show you this graph here from Showing Time, which schedules showings for licensed real estate professionals. That dropping orange line right there tells the stories. Showings are down 95% compared to last year. They're just not allowed. Again, this is to help keep people safe and healthy. Here's the alternative. If they can, buyers are relying on these virtual 3D tours like this one called Matterport. It gives you an up-close look at spaces, almost like you're walking through it. You can look up, down, head upstairs, stop and turn around. The people who are selling their homes are also helping out by doing something similar with their own laptops and cell phones using Zoom or FaceTime, where all the agents and clients can be on live at the same time. And I have to tell you, being able to interact like that is definitely new. So we all know that these are very large purchases, and many home buyers are actually going to want to see a home for themselves before signing on the dotted line at closing. It's understandable. So some buyers are waiting. Others are actually having their realtors write a contract to purchase the property with a chance to cancel at either a walkthrough or an inspection, both of which are allowed under the government guidelines. But Gary, the priority remains the same, and that's to limit exposure. So many home buyers are just waiting it out until this passes.
I know they are doing the best they can, that's for sure. Yeah. So what's happening to home values during all of this? Are these people that are out shopping seeing bargains out there at all?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is actually the bright spot of all of this. According to RE Colorado, with closings that are happening right now in the 11-county area around Metro Denver, those median sale prices are actually up 10% compared to this time last year. We will hope that trend continues. We will just have to wait and see.
All right, Layne Lyon, as always, thanks for the expertise. Sure. And best of luck to you. Stay safe, stay healthy.